So as millions of Kenyans commemorated 60 years of independence today, for one citizen who was instrumental in fighting for that same freedom, the day holds a bit more significance. He spent the day with the Mau Mau War Veteran Association Secretary General Mzee Dr. Gitu Wa Kahengeri as he reflects on history, the journey and future of Kenya. Victoria Rubadiri has more.
At the Uhuru Stadium, the Articles of Independence were handed by the Duke to the country's Prime Minister.
The dawn of a new age for an independent Kenya. It was the last day the Union Jack would fly high on Kenyan soil. The hoisting of the Kenyan flag marking the end of the Mau Mau freedom fighters' struggle for independence.
Good luck to Kenya in her new role as an independent nation.
Mzee Gitu Wa Kahengeri was there that day. And like many Kenyans, he was full of joy, hope for the endless possibilities of the newly minted Republic of Kenya.
We spent the day there, the following day, because we were very, very happy and proud of what we did. We wanted the British government to move out of our country so that we can take charge to develop our country in accordance to our plans and our strategic ideas of how our country can develop to the level of United States, of UK, of any other developed country.
Now, 60 years later, just a year shy of a century, Mzee Gitu celebrates with less fanfare, but commemorates nonetheless. Was it worth it, we ask? Is Kenya today the country he hoped it would be?
That did not happen because they handed the power to homewards, traitors, loyalists, all the people that were helping them to defeat us in our struggle for freedom. Therefore, our vision was cut in between because the enemies of the country took up the power.
However, he is glad we are no longer that oppressed British protectorate of the 19th and 20th centuries. As Mzee Gitu describes, it was hardly a place one would desire to live, let alone raise a family.
Because we were only allowed to go to Standard 4, and that was the end of our education. You will be put into a European settler's farm to count cans of maziwa, which was milked on that day. And you go like that until you come to the time of retirement. They will even tell you at that time, bring your son of Standard 4 to take place where you have left.
He listens intently to the speeches today.
Your Excellency, the venue of this celebration is on the edge of Mount Kenya Forest, where gallant men and women took arms, crude as they were, to drive the British colonialists from this land.
This piques his interest.
Our noble freedom fighters had primarily waged a political struggle to liberate a people divided, humiliated and impoverished under a predatory system whose institutions were vicious and extractive.
He hopes this time, unlike previous regimes, the government of the day will go beyond its words to finally honor the legacy of the Mau Mau freedom fighters.
Kila mahali katika nchi yetu tunajua ni kina nani walianzisha harakati za kuuliza nchi yetu irudishwe kwa wenye nchi. Kwa hivyo hawa watambuliwe Na kutambuliwa kwao ni ya kwamba president atoe declaration. Na tena picha zao, kwa sababu siko tunazijua. Zingine ziwekwa katika State House, zingine ziwekwa katika Parliament, zingine ziwekwa katika streets ya miji yetu mikubwa katika nchi yetu. Ndio watu na vizazi walioko sasa wajue nchi hii haikuwa ilivyo. Ilikuwa na matatizo mengi, lakini ilikombolewa na wale waliokuwa mbele yetu.
Victoria Rubadiri, Citizen TV.
My good friend is so